Good morning and welcome to Forever Life and Fitness. Thank you for joining me. This has been a long time coming, something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I've just decided I'm going to do it. So, today is Sunday the 26th of April and the time is 8:22. I'm going to do a workout, so I thought I'd bring you along with me. See you in the next clip.
Alright guys, welcome to my first commentary. Apologies for the awkward introduction. Hopefully things will get better the more I do this. So guys, let's get straight into it. As you can see, I started off with a flat bench doing the bench press. Now I know I'm using pretty light weights here, but as you'll see, I maintained good form all the way through, or at least I try to anyway. That's what I aim for. And when I say good form, I'm not just talking about upper body, I'm also talking about lower body, keeping your feet flat on the floor, or at least flat on an elevated level, as you can see there. And also making sure that I keep my core nice and tight. So not only am I working the pectoral muscles and all the other muscles involved in producing that movement, I'm also working my core stability, which is going to help with things like back injuries. It's going to help with your squat, it's going to help with everything. So guys, form, I can't stress to you how important it is. Next up is dumbbell fly. So once again, the same rules apply. You want to make sure you're keeping your core nice and tight all the way through. Do not sacrifice form just so you can lift heavier weights, because you're not going to get the results you want. So as you can see guys, I'm starting off from the top and then I'm coming down. Notice the weight's not touching. For me, it keeps the focus on the chest. Now guys, you can see I'm breathing in when I'm coming down and then breathing out when I'm coming up. So I'm exhaling on exertion, as you can see from the side there as well. Keeping my core nice and tight. There isn't an arch in my back. I'm not power lifting. At the moment, I'm on a cut and I'm trying to improve my physique. So the amount of weight I'm lifting, I'm not too concerned. My calorie intake at the moment is lying. I'm on a calorie deficit. So anyway guys, I just first and foremost want to apologise for some of these really bad shots. I am filming this on my own, so bear with me, things will get better. So as you can see there guys, I'm doing shoulder press and I think I'm using 10. And just to show you again from the side angle, I'm keeping my core nice and tight. I'm not using the bench as support. It's all my core stability muscles keeping me in that position while I'm working those deltoids. So I'm working my core, my deltoids, and just generally, you know, my stability is a lot better doing it like this as opposed to having the bench up. However, if you're doing powerlifting, feel free to put the bench up, but that isn't my goal at the moment. My goal at the moment is to get a better physique, get as lean as I possibly can. Alright guys, so now I went on to the shoulder press but using the bar this time, and yes, I did bring the incline or the back of the bench up. As you can see, it had to come off, so the bald head had to get exposed. But yeah guys, again, the same principles apply. Now yes, the weight is very light and I can lift heavier than this for 12 reps, but I wanted to make sure today that I completed 3 sets of 12 reps with 30-second break in between each rep. So as you'll see in this exercise, there are a lot of different exercises I do, and it is tiring, but it's all part of the goal in terms of being in that calorie deficit every day. Alright guys, so the next exercise here, as you can see, is unassisted dips. And before I continue on, I apologise for this really poor angle. I want to try and get an angle from the front, but it's really hard with the equipment that's there and trying to get the camera set up so it really shows what I'm doing from the front. But anyway, I'm going to work on that. So guys, as you can see, my form isn't brilliant here actually. It's a little bit disappointing. I'm trying to get my biceps as parallel with the floor as I can. And I think that's just due to weakness. So hopefully the more I do these dips, the better it will get. And you know what? Some days my dips are awesome, some days they are terrible. And this is a day when it wasn't particularly too good. Alright guys, so I want to apologise once again for this terrible angle. As you can see, the plane of glass there is cutting right through my left arm there. So apologies. Now a little bit of advice. The good thing about filming yourself working out is you can see where you're actually making your mistakes or where your posture actually needs work on. And I can see here, because of the reduced mobility in my shoulder, I'm really struggling to get that dumbbell as far up as I can. I almost want my elbows just to be shy of full extension there. So what I'm going to do next time is actually reduce the weight keeping the reps the same, just to make sure I improve that form so that I work the muscle throughout the range, not just in the range I just did there. Okay guys, so the next exercise here, as you can see, is bicep curls using the EZ bar. Once again, the weight is really light, and I know I could actually probably do a little bit heavier with this, but by this point I've done a hell of a lot of exercise, I've done a lot of lifting, so I'm very, very tired, and to be honest with you, the lightest weight feels really heavy at this point. So as you can see there from the side, I'm keeping my core nice and tight, working on my breathing. I'm trying not to sway. There is a tiny bit of a sway there, but I am trying my best to maintain good form throughout the movement, especially when you're doing light, because the thing is, with light weights, you're not going to increase in strength. So really, if you want to improve on your physique, you need to make sure you keep the form all the way through. So guys, once again, I did 3 sets of 12 reps of these exercises as well. Alright guys, so finally I usually finish off with 30 minutes on the treadmill. I don't tend to set a pace, I tend to just go by how I feel. Some days I get in a treadmill and I can run for 40 minutes and it doesn't feel like anything. Other days, running for 10 minutes feels like I'm running for an hour. So I go by how I feel. I'm not really too fussed. As long as I'm keeping an elevated heart rate and I'm feeling good, that's what I do. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. That is going to conclude today's commentary. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.
Alright guys, so that's going to conclude my first video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been somewhat educational for you, or inspiring, whatever it may be. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. You'll know by the time you watch this if I'm going to do a voiceover or literally just play some clips and just have you guys watch what I've done in the gym today. I'll figure that out once I edit it. But thank you for watching again. Please stay tuned. There's plenty more stuff coming, not just from myself, also coming from my colleague that's also promoting this life and fitness movement. Okay, so I just want to say thank you. Please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, do all that for me. Share the love. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.